Hi, I'm David from the Welch Group. I'm the warehouse manager here, and today I'm going to talk to you about the integration we've got with Clarus and Qargo. So first of all, I'm going to show you how simple it is to raise a sales order in Clarus, and then how that data is transferred over to Qargo. Now, sales orders can come across either via an EDI or an import, but in this example, I'm just going to show you how we can add these manually. So click on the New Sales Orders button and enter the reference number here. Now, one of my customers has given me all of their details, so I'm just going to put this order in for them. And this is going out today for delivery tomorrow, so just want to select today's date. Now, if your customer's doing this, the account will automatically pre-populate, but as I'm doing it on their behalf, obviously I can see all of the accounts here. The default carrier for this, as it's going across to Qargo and it's a non-hazardous shipment, that's what I'm going to select from this drop-down menu. Obviously I've got multiple choices on here, and you can set this up for any other kind of parcel carriers that you're using. And address default is this one here. Again, all the addresses can be saved within the system, just to make this a very streamlined, quick process. There's a couple of different ways that you can select products. You can either enter the product details here and let the system automatically pick that for you, either via CIFO or FIFO, depending on how you've got the system set up, or you can select the stock just by selecting the select stock. So if you want to pick a specific pallet, you can just do that by clicking here on the select the stock option. However, for this, I'm going to pick or let the system pick what they want. So they want 672 cases of this, which is say 6 pallets. That will generate the picking list and send the details to Qargo. Okay, so once we've clicked on the create order section, it comes up with this in Qargo. So you can see here the orders come through as a non-hazardous shipment. It's on a next day service. The reference number that we popped in has come through there, and the addresses have also populated. The date it's being collected today, going out for delivery tomorrow, and also here the quantity, the specifications, everything that we've put in here has all come through perfectly fine. So the weight's populated in as well as the total pallet count. So this order is basically all ready to go, and that's gone straight through to my planning team now, who will route this delivery for delivery. But this is what it looks like. So it's telling us now where the stock is within our warehouse and the pallet ID numbers that we're going to go picking. Now, as you can see, none of this has been picked yet, but it has gone straight through to the gun. So yeah, let's head downstairs and we'll show you what the next steps are. Right, now you can see we're in the warehouse, so I'm just going to show you how we get that information up on the scan gun, and then let's go and pick the order. So first of all, when you log into Clarus, it's going to come up with these options, and we're going to go to pick in, and we're going to go to our order list. Now, it's the order for Wembley that we put on earlier today for the 6 pallets. So we're just going to hit select. Now, this is going to tell us the product that we're after and also the location that we need to go to. So let's go and pick the first pallet. So I'm at my first location, and it's E15A, which, as you can see on the racking, is where I need to be. So I'm going to scan that. That then comes up and tells me what pallet that I need to scan from. So nice, simple again, just scanning the barcode. So now that I've scanned that, it's telling me I can go and locate that in our goods out location. Okay, so we've just picked the first pallet. We're now going to pick the second one. So again, it's the same product code, and we're just going to go to the location of G12A. So as you can see, it's just again once asking me to scan the location again. And then it's telling me to scan the pallet barcode. Once we've scanned that, it's just telling us to go and put that in the goods out location again. Now, just to show you how responsive this is, I've just picked up the tablet here, and if I just hit refresh on here, it should say that I've now picked both the pallets that you've just seen me pick. Right, now that they're all picked, we're going to head back up to the office, we'll get the paperwork sorted and then we'll get it loaded on the vehicle. And I'm just going to show you what other steps we need to do and how we can print off paperwork, dispatch notes if you need any of those as well. So first of all, we're just going to go into the order. As you can see here as well, it's saying that 100% of that order has now been picked, so 6 out of 6 pallets is now done. So if I click on the little eye icon on the right hand side, that again just brings up all the order details and is showing the current status as picked. Okay, so as you can see, I've now dispatched all of these, and again it's showing as 100% completed. And if I just click on the dispatch note, that will download it to a PDF for us, and we can then print off that paperwork accordingly. And then, obviously stick it onto the pallets if you need to do that, or you can upload it to the job on Qargo. Again, it depends on what your customer requires. So yeah, let's head back down to the warehouse and get the pallets loaded. Okay, so I'm here with Reese. He's one of our planners, and we're just going to get him to allocate the job on Qargo, and then we'll go outside and get this loaded. That bit's now been done, and so Reese is now going to print off the trip sheet for us. Right, so I've now got the labels for the load and the trip sheet, so we're going to go give this to the yard team and we'll get that loaded on the vehicle. Okay, so I'm now here with Matt. He's going to load this vehicle for us, but before he does that, I'm just going to show you what we have to do on the gun. Okay, so we're just going to click on to Qargo and then basically load this job up. So we're going to go to loading, and we're loading one of our own vehicles, but obviously if it was going to send this through one of our networks, then we would do that. And just going to scan the trip sheet. So you can see here that it's been allocated to one of our drivers and the vehicle it's been allocated to, and it's showing the 6 pallets that we need to load. So I'm going to hand the gun back to Matt and he's going to start loading the vehicle. So as you can see, that's Matt now loading up the final pallet, which is going out to our customer. So that's it, that's Clarus and Qargo integration here at Welch's. And that's it, we're done. And we've got Nick in the background.
They're ordered. Why don't you use the new fork truck instead of that battered up?
Oh, don't start, we're not changing it now.